चल हो जा शुरू।
केसरिया से मन जोगी हुआ रे, दिल झूमे देखो पतवारा हुआ रे, दिल झूमे देखो पतवारा हुआ रे।
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार। विमल, बोलो जुबान केसरी।
Very good evening, viewers. You're watching This Is Exclusive with me, Rakshita Mishra. It's 7 p.m. and it's been an action-packed Sunday today, viewers. In this edition of This Is Exclusive, we are going to get you the latest inputs and the exclusive inputs that we have gathered from the national capital, as it's a scorching summer that the Delhiites are right now facing. And also there is a severe water crisis that has now become a battleground for a political blame game. We will get you the latest on that, but first up are the headlines. Top-level NDA meet at Rajnath Singh's house after Amit Shah chairs a high-security meeting to review the situation in Jammu and Kashmir right now. Meeting at Rajnath Singh's house. After multiple terror attacks in the valley, Ministry of Home Affairs chairs high-level meeting on Jammu and Kashmir security and Amarnath Yatra. Water crisis in the national capital elevates. Stones pelted at the Delhi Jal Board office. Rahul Gandhi calls EVMs black boxes. BJP schools the India Alliance, says Indy is spreading negativity. No end to violence in West Bengal, viewers. Berhampur engulfs in post-poll violence following a clash between BJP and TMC supporters. Police officials deployed in the area. Even the police have been targeted. Now, viewers, these are unprecedented temperatures that Delhi and the adjacent areas are right now facing. And there is a severe water crisis also. And day in and day out, for weeks now, we have seen visuals of Delhiites even, in fact, jostling for water, climbing up the water tanks. Such is the situation. However, the politicians continue to play the blame game over it. Aam Aadmi Party says that there is a foul play, while the BJP spilled onto the streets. They in fact held a pan-Delhi protest, breaking mud cars and raising slogans. Here's a report.
Amid the sweltering heat, the national capital is facing water scarcity in various areas. The citizens of Delhi are completely dependent on water tankers to meet their day-to-day needs. Today, the cadres of the BJP hit the streets across Delhi against the Aam Aadmi Party government over the inaction and inefficiency in the water crisis.
While the Delhi water woes are in deep trouble and they are increasing, the status of Delhi water crisis is worsening. We are here at this very spot at Lakshmi Nagar Chowk, where the BJP workers along with a few leaders are protesting here, where they are raising slogans of "Boond boond ka ho hisab, kahan chupe ho Kejriwal." They are clearly questioning the Delhi AAP government. And why? The reason being, in spite of Supreme Court informing the Delhi government of putting a tab on where the water is spilled and where is the overconsumption of water, Delhi government fails to find out what is the reason behind the scarcity. They are not working towards improving this condition of chronic water shortage in the capital.
In Delhi's Chhatarpur area, the agitated BJP cadres also vandalized the Delhi Jal Board office.
Delhi BJP has given a call for protest today at different locations. At 14 different locations, Delhi BJP has given a call for protest. But what has happened at Chhatarpur filling station, that when the protesters have arrived over here and the angry protesters tried to hurl stones at the Delhi Jal Board office here also, as you can see, the window panes have been broken over here at Delhi Jal Board office. As you can see, the visuals are that the Delhi Jal Board officials are working over here, and the panes, window panes have been broken and has been shattered at this very point in time. Apart from that, when we try to speak to the Delhi police official in this regard, they have said that right now no official complaint has been registered or launched on behalf of Delhi Jal Board. We are still waiting. So once any complaint will be lodged, then we will take the further legal action in this matter.
The politics continues to escalate in the Delhi water crisis. BJP MP Bansuri Swaraj and Delhi BJP chief Virendra Sachdeva hit out at the Aam Aadmi Party government, alleging being hand in glove with the tanker mafia.
Atishi has been constantly claiming that Haryana government is responsible for water crisis in Delhi. What do you have to say?
There is absolutely no intention of the Aam Aadmi Party government to solve this crisis, because this is a crisis that has been orchestrated by them. They are the ones who are ensuring that the illegal tanker mafia continues to operate in Delhi. They are not taking any steps to improve or repair the infrastructure of the Delhi Jal Board. They have been in power in Delhi for the last decade. That Delhi Jal Board, which used to be in 600 crore rupee worth of profit in 2013, is now in losses worth 33,000 crore rupees over. I would request the Honorable Minister Atishi ji to take a break from all the press conferences that she does and come down on the ground and work.
सुप्रीम कोर्ट के बोलने के बाद भी अभी भी स्पिलेज हो रहा है, पानी का ओवर कंजम्पशन हो रहा है।
अब आप समझ लीजिए कि आम आदमी पार्टी अगर सुप्रीम कोर्ट के कहने के बावजूद भी दिल्ली को पानी नहीं दे रही, तो इनके लिए भ्रष्टाचार इनका मूल कारण है। आम आदमी पार्टी दिल्ली की जनता को लूटने का काम कर रही है, टैंकर माफिया की गोद में बैठी है, चोरी कर रही है। इसीलिए अब तय हो गया कि दिल्ली की जनता तय करे कि अब इन भ्रष्टाचारियों की विदाई हो और दिल्ली में डबल इंजन की सरकार बने। जैसे पूरे देश में माननीय मोदी जी ने नल से जल दिया है, दिल्ली में भी भारतीय जनता पार्टी हर नल से जल देने का काम करेगी।
Meanwhile, the Aam Aadmi Party has urged the centre to resolve the water crisis through interstate coordination with Haryana. The netas are bickering, but the big question is, till when will this continue?
My colleague Akil Jamil is joining us live on the broadcast from the side of protest. Now, Akil, you've spoken to the BJP leaders also. They are right now pointing towards a tanker mafia. So first, take us through what are the allegations that such outrage was witnessed, that they even went on to vandalize the DJB office today.
Well, Rakshita, if you see the political blame game is on, what we have been seeing that amid crisis, BJP has been claiming that AAP is responsible, and AAP has been putting blame on BJP as well and Haryana government as well. If you see what has happened yesterday and this morning itself, that AAP minister, water minister Atishi has claimed that earlier Delhi used to get 1,000 cusecs of water, and now they are getting just 840 cusecs of water. That is, there's a less amount of water that is being supplied by the Haryana government. So there is an allegation and counter allegations which has been going on. If you talk about the Delhi government position, and if you talk about Haryana government position, Haryana government is constantly saying that there is a mafia network that has been involved in this broader nexus of water tanker mafia. So we tried to speak to some senior leaders here of the BJP as well, because today Delhi BJP has organized protests at 14 different locations in the national capital. If you see in the northern region as well, in Shahda region, in northwest region, in northeast region, in the southern region as well, in Janakpuri, the west area also. So at different locations, Delhi BJP organizes the protest today. And in those protests, we were there. We were part of the protest when we questioned newly elected member of parliament, Ms. Bansuri Swaraj. She said that for all the complete mess, this is not the first time that the water crisis has happened. Since the Aam Aadmi Party has come into power in Delhi for almost a decade, they have been in power, but there is no permanent solution solution. We have seen the deepened crisis in 2018 as well and 2019 as well. But the Aam Aadmi Party didn't do anything. Apart from that, if you see the second question which you have asked, what has happened at Delhi Jal Board office? There we were at the protest side, and then what we saw that some of the protesters got very enraged and angry, and then they started to use the pot, basically the clay pot that they were using. They started hurling at the Delhi Jal Board office, in which some of the window panes got destroyed and broken. And after that, there have been claims that that an official complaint has been lodged. But we tried to speak to the Delhi police officials, and they said that once an official complaint will be lodged from the side of Delhi Jal Board, then only we will take some action in this regard, Rakshita.
And also tell us about the claims that are being made, the counter charges rather that have been made by Aditya in his press conference. She says that there is a conspiracy by the BJP to in fact, actually aggravate this crisis. What is she really talking about here, Akhil?
See, if you see the Delhi water crisis has deepened day after day because of the soaring temperature. We have seen that we have been to several sewage plants where the plants are not functioning, and if it's functioning, it's not producing the amount of water that it's needed. Because today itself, I was around 3:30 I was at a sewage plant centered at Chhatarpur, and there what we saw when we spoke to the officials over there, they said that the level of water is pretty below 12 feet. So when the pressure will be built approximately of around 12 feet, then it will be easier for us to transfer the water through the pump. So there have been multiple problems. It's just not one problem or two problems. There are multiple problems that the Delhiites have to go through. And we have to also try to speak to some of the eyewitnesses over there, some of the protesters over there, and they said that they have been facing this for a very long time, and for the entire mess they have been blaming the Aam Aadmi Party government. And if you see, there's an interesting anecdote attached to it. If you see, recently Lok Sabha elections 2024 got concluded, and in that election what we saw that the India Alliance, that is Aam Aadmi Party and Congress Party, jointly fought that election together. But if you talk about right now what is happening in Delhi right now, that Congress Party is up against Aam Aadmi Party. Congress Party is also protesting in this water crisis at this very moment. So it's very interesting to see at this very point in time.
Absolutely. All right. Of course, at the end of the day, it's the citizens who are actually suffering, and we see those disheartening visuals, how they're actually jostling and struggling to get water. But thank you so much, Akhil, for joining us. And we'll keep a track of all the situation, of all the updates that are coming in as the water crisis is only deepening, viewers. But right now, we are getting some breaking news coming in, and this in connection with the EVM row, viewers. This is, of course, debate that is only growing. And in the latest, the Election Commission has responded to the various claims that are being made against the EVM. Now, the election, and this is particularly coming in from Maharashtra, that incident that has been reported from Maharashtra. I'll just get you the details. Election Commission has stated that the incident at Mumbai Northwest Constituency Counting Centre is about unauthorizedly using mobile phone of an authorized person by a candidate's aide. And as per the returning officer, Vandana Suryavanshi, the criminal case has been filed. The returning officer has also issued a notice to the newspaper for spreading misinformation about the EVM and creating doubts in the Indian electoral system. Poll officials also say that there is no OTP on mobile phone for unlocking the EVM, as it is non-programmable and it has no wireless communication capabilities, and that it's a complete lie being spread by a newspaper, which is being used by some leaders to create false narrative. So that is the big update we have right now. Remember, viewers, this is an incident that has been reported from Maharashtra, and there is a Shiv Sena MP's name that has also been coming up in this. Senior Executive Editor Abhishek Kapoor joins us on the broadcast from the newsroom. Abhishek, tell us more about this entire controversy, this incident coming in from Maharashtra, and now the Election Commission has also stated their side and come out in complete defense, saying that this is a fake narrative that is being built.
It's not Maharashtra Election Commission, Rakshita. This is the district election officer who's also the returning officer for the constituency and obviously part of the election commission machinery, and they have come out with a comprehensive reply and a clarification. And in fact, not just that, they have said that they've issued a notice to the newspaper, either apologize, write a clarification, or there would be a follow-up action, which means it has been taken very seriously because there is an element of mischief, there is an element of misreporting, and based on that, opposition has got an opportunity to drag the entire EVM issue against center stage, despite the fact that because of June 4 results, there was not one voice talking about EVM or EVMs being any factor whatsoever insofar as the integrity of the election exercise is concerned. So in that sense, I think it's a mistake whosoever wrote the story, cleared the story, planted the story, etc. But having said that, I think coming to the opposition, what is important is that they seem to be playing a mischief, or adding to the mischief rather, given the fact that the postal ballots are in physical form always, and the story attributes some kind of electronic manipulation by way of that person holding a mobile phone, smartphone inside the counting center and manipulating the postal ballots. And the reason is because in the Mumbai Northwest constituency results, it's the postal ballots which decided or swung it in favor of the Shiv Sena Shinde candidate Vaikar by just 48 votes. So opposition obviously got an opportunity and a handle to sort of make a huge hue and cry of this. We are in fact hearing that the Shiv Sena UBT of Uddhav Thackeray is now going to approach the High Court, which obviously is the right forum insofar as the representation of People's Act is concerned. But what is important is that there is a mischief, and then there is a double mischief, mischief by the newspaper or the reporter or the editor, and then there is the possibility of a mischief, not the possibility, there is a clear case of mischief by the opposition and Rahul Gandhi picking up on that and then questioning the electronic voting machines themselves. Remember, before June 4, it was almost like a campaign, part of the campaign of the opposition to question the credibility of EVMs and hence the integrity of the entire election exercise. But after June 4, the kind of results we got with the BJP actually going down, they had no face left to raise the issue of EVMs. And now with this Mumbai Northwest issue coming up and misreporting at the very least happening, I think the opposition got an opportunity to bring the issue again. The Election Commission taking a very clear and a tough position. They have issued not just a clarification but a notice to the newspaper also, and failing which there would be action following up by the Election Commission as well. So I think important development there, but as I said, opposition clearly fishing in troubled waters, playing mischief with that report, and again questioning the EVMs. Not the first time, not the last time, but that's how it is.
Absolutely. In fact, there have been multiple, as you just pointed out towards this EVM debate that is suddenly, after 1 or 2 weeks being stoked, and we see even Elon Musk, just randomly commenting on that, and we suddenly see the Akhilesh Yadavs and the Rahul Gandhis, all ganging up to once again reignite this, debate. And actually, we can see a pattern, coming through all these 2 to 3 days, Abhishek, isn't it?
Well, absolutely. I mean, Rahul Gandhi should explain whether his victory in Raebareli or the Congress party winning in Amethi against all odds, one would say, and nobody talked about it. Rahul Gandhi winning in Wayanad, the Congress increasing its tally from 52 to 99. All these things, the opposition collectively increasing its tally as part of the larger opposition alliance. A BJP going by half in Bengal, BJP losing almost half its seats in Uttar Pradesh, while it was projected in exit polls that the BJP would make gains both in West Bengal and Uttar Pradesh. Is a clear proof whatsoever was needed, if at all was needed rather, of EVMs doing a fantastic job of maintaining the integrity of the election exercise. And I think doubly ironic that Rahul Gandhi should be doing this, because it was Rajiv Gandhi who brought in amendments in the Representation of People Act way back in 1980s to make EVMs legal and integral part of India's democracy. So in that sense, I think Rahul Gandhi, again, in some ways living in a la-la land, but obviously having been provided an opportunity by that Mumbai newspaper report, picking up on it, and also the fact that Elon Musk has sort of taken a position. Remember, the context is different. The American EVMs are not same as Indian EVMs and vice versa. The Indian EVMs are, as famously explained by one of the election commissioners, more inclined towards the Congress than any other party, that these are more like dumb calculators, and these are not super smart computers. In the case of the United States, the EVMs are Ethernet connected. Even they are not internet connected. So this proposition that you can carry a mobile phone inside and manipulate the EVMs is not possible in the Ethernet connected EVMs of United States. And there is no question whatsoever in heaven and hell for anyone to be manipulating Indian EVMs by that manner. In fact, the Election Commission has complained in the case of this person carrying his mobile phone inside the counting center, and that's how the story came out in the first instance. But having said that, I think Election Commission has clarified, and hopefully the newspaper would also make amends.
Absolutely. All right. Thank you so much, Abhishek, for joining us with those details coming in. So the EVM debate once again is back even after that big mandate. But right now, viewers, we slip into a very, very short break. But on the other, we're going to get to you how Jagdeep Dhankar, the Vice President, has inaugurated the Prerna Sthal at the Parliament House complex. Now, this Prerna Sthal will house the statues of great leaders and the freedom fighters of the country. They are all installed inside that Parliament House complex, which the Vice President has just inaugurated.